Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as I go through it together. If you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com, where I dive deeper into all these sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everybody in the community. Special the coupon code if you'd like to join. It works both on the monthly and yearly memberships. And the description link below, you can see what those discounts are. All right, guys, let's dive in, see what's going on today. So starting with the DXY, again, I'm still in the camp that this is going to go higher. We are seeing some selling pressure in the short term as we pull back 0.45% today in the DXY. We're also seeing yields pull back today. But the overall structure still looks good to go higher, in my opinion, if we can break through this resistance, which most of the time I see that occurring. It doesn't mean that we can't take a detour before breaking it, looping around, chopping sideways here, or sideways, just going straight sideways underneath resistance. But usually it breaks to the upside. Yields are lower. We've got the 2-year yield that was down today. There we are. Yesterday, we were going for the full breakout. Something occurred today, across the yield curve. Maybe the plunge protection team's in there. I don't know. But this is a great setup for a potential break. Look at the big green candlesticks, the small reds, the stair-stepping pattern that I'm used to seeing for a potential break higher. But if someone doesn't want this to break out, you better start hitting it now. And it was hit today. It was down about 2%. It was also on the 10-year. 10-year down 1.73%. Was gaining momentum over the past couple of weeks here, and we'll see if anything's going on today. If there's any momentum that's going to be generated from today is what I meant to say. The 30-year also down 1.22%. Again, I'm in the camp that these are all going to break higher. But we had a down day today. And these are the patterns. So I'm looking for a potential break higher out of these patterns to the upside because we entered them from the downside up in all of them. Downside up, consolidation, break. And the 2-year also has that. Looking at TLT, we are up today, a little bit of a counter trend move. Sometimes you break out of these, come up, and then roll over. Is a possibility. But we were up today about almost 1% on the bond prices. 2 in the 10, we had a little bit of yield curve uninversion. We had the 2-year go down a little bit more than the 10-year. But we're still within this rectangle of trading. And we've been falling in small little red candlesticks, so it generally breaks higher, not lower, with the way that this is set up. Big greens, small reds, break higher. That's what I see. TYX TNX ratio is up a little bit. So we had a weaker dollar. We had a move higher in TYX TNX ratio. This screams that we should be getting tailwinds behind gold. And gold went down $3 an ounce today. So not really, tailwinds weren't showing up in prices today. There we are, chopping sideways underneath this resistance line in the very short term. Silver's down a little bit, and that's also chopping sideways. We've broken out of the falling wedge to the upside. And again, this is on a very short-term time frame. So we've been chopping sideways. And generally, that's could be good to try to work our way on up. I mean, we've got a big bullish engulfing here on that daily candlestick. So we could see follow through to the upside. We just have a small little bloody nose today. Platinum down a little bit, chopping sideways. Not a lot of selling pressure here, so we'll see if it can put together a run or not. To the upside, palladium down 4.11%. This looks a little bit weaker. We could see this work its way on down, maybe back to where we have support, perhaps 1240 or so. Let me move this way. XEU to gold ratio is flat. That's still in a downtrend, though. I don't see a reversal yet, with pressure being applied to the downside. And again, we're at a really cheap location. GDX is up a little bit today, just chopping sideways. We do have, let me see here, we do have support at about 62.50. GDXJ down a little bit, and I like how we're falling here. We're not just ripping lower. This is a consolidation pullback. Whenever you kind of slowly pull back like this, those are generally consolidations when you look at it from a long-term, big picture view. We do have the reversal candlestick and then the small selling pressure of however this plays out, wherever it goes. So that's still in the downtrend there. We've got SILJ up 2.12% today. Not a confidence-inspiring candlestick or anything. We are back to support. We've got support this area there, through here, and that's what that rectangle, purple rectangle looks like. It is your support region down there. So we're come back, we tapped it and bounced off it a little bit there. Crude oil down slightly. We're still within this flag pattern. I think it looks good to try to work its way on up eventually. Is this a shoulder, head, shoulder? I don't know if that's the case or not. But flag patterns are generally bullish. And we'll see if we can break out of this bigger pattern. That downtrend line that's ahead of us. We want to break through that and get up there. TTF gas chopping sideways still. No new updates there, just remaining in the channel. Natural gas in America is up 3.9%. It wants to run, baby. Let's let it run. There's the resistance line coming through, and we've broken through that. Looks good to continue higher. Looks very strong. And we've broken out of this consolidation here to the upside. Boy, XOP, yeah, you know me, up 1.7% with oil trading sideways. So we're getting some positioning in the equities, which is good. That's generally a good thing and can happen before a run higher. And to me, it looks like this is just a consolidation ready to break higher at any point. OIH also chopping sideways in a consolidation here. Still looks good. No big selling pressure. Newcastle Coal Futures up 0.92%. I'm getting excited here, guys. Getting up to resistance. We'll see if we can punch through that resistance. To me, this looks like a double bottom, and that we will try to break on out here at any second. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust down 2.8%. Still at support. Still holding, and we got a little wick at the bottom saying there's some buyers there. Uranium futures pricing down just a tad, but holding steady. It looks good to go higher. URA down 5.8, so we're getting some stronger selling pressure here. We could see a further pullback in the equities for uranium. We're getting some strong selling pressure across the board. Uranium getting it too. We are back to support here, though. So we'll see if support holds. But we did get some stronger selling pressure today, kind of across the board in equities. The juniors, the regulars, and the seniors. So nice little pullback there. Nickel still chopping sideways, no updates there. Copper down 0.2%. Not a lot of selling pressure. We're back to support. We're not breaking or making a new low or anything like that, so it's still holding. Copper equities are up 1.25% and still at that resistance area that we're trying to break out of. We're just kind of chopping sideways, consolidating here. Kind of busy through here. It's just a consolidation. Lithium down slightly today. Still above a lot of support. Things still look good. Just patience. REMX down a little bit. We're back to support almost at this 62-ish level. And it does look like we're trying to put in like a little bit of a falling wedge type pattern here. So we're putting the pattern in, just give it time, still scribing it out, coming back into support. Iron ore down 1%. We're getting a little bit more selling pressure on the right-hand side here, and it's being persistent. Could we get a little bit of a pullback here in the short term? Definitely possible. So we could see a little bit of a pullback here in the short term. Aluminum down slightly today. It's consolidating sideways at this time. We've broken out and we're sitting on top of a lot of support. This is all support over here. So we could pull back to support at $2,700-ish. Definitely possible. Baltic Dry Index up 2.3%. Looking good for a potential move higher out of this consolidation that we've got. So that looks good. Emerging markets down a little bit. We're at that upper area of resistance, trying to punch through if we can. We could do a loop. We could stay underneath it and chop sideways. Things are looking okay. We just are at resistance. Move down a little bit, trying to scribe out that right-hand shoulder. But we're still getting a little bit of selling pressure going on, and the momentum is still to the downside. That hasn't turned yet. KRE down 0.66. We don't see big, strong selling pressure follow through on the right-hand side here, so it's holding at the moment. XHB also up just a little bit, and it's holding. We're still above support. The support is through here that I'm talking about. We've got Russell down 1.8. This is looking a little bit more hairy here. And maybe that's why some of these other sectors are selling off, because we're seeing selling pressure across the main sectors. So this looks a little bit, I mean, it's a good set of selling pressure here today, and it did close towards its lows. We could see follow through. Let's see what happens. I'm sure the volatility index is up today too. SPX down 1.12. We're at support. We'll see if it holds. Pretty strong selling pressure though. NASDAQ down 1.9, back to support. We'll see if support holds. Dow Jones down a little bit, but still above support. Still looking good. We've got the XLI, which is down a little bit. We're in the thickness of this support region. It hasn't really broken out of this channel consolidation yet. We've got Bitcoin down 3%. Now, this could get ugly for Bitcoin. This could get ugly. We'll see if this holds here or not. Ethereum also down 3%, 3.6%. I've got that as my guess of what it could potentially do. But it could rip lower right off the bat. I'm not saying it has to do that. We've got MicroStrategy down 7%. People are dumping this. They're dumping this stock that has no earnings and holds garbage. But yeah, down 7%. We'll see where this goes. Probably down here. Sorry, guys. I just think this thing is, I don't get it. The VIX up 8.28%. It's creeping on up. Plunge protection team needs to step in here and drop rates. Why do they need to drop rates? They're going to lose the market if they don't. That's the situation they're in. They need to drop the rates down, and this is what they're fighting. They're fighting that move. So are they in there? My guess is yes. Who's buying it? We could be getting a return move too. I mean, that's possible. Maybe we've got this trend line that's broken, and maybe we get a return move. But they got to get in there if they're going to hold the markets up. Otherwise, we start moving higher and getting up here, more towards 5%. If we break out, it's going to weigh on the markets, I think. And that's what I think the markets, they could be. I don't know. We'll have to see if there's any follow through. And if rates go up, rates going up and this going down, they could be worried about rates. Could be. But that's all I've got for today, guys. So that's where we're going to end it. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website if you'd like. Especially with the coupon code. We've got a Q&A session coming up this weekend, Saturday, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. See ya.